Newsflash: America is not perfect. Okay, now let's consider what country might be better. Let's see, is there one out there without any people maybe? You know, it's probably the one most people are trying to get into. Where might that be? To the MSNBC Kool-Aid drinkers that want a tingle up their leg, I ask, what country has a constitution that doesn't change like the wind? Though that may be around the corner. What country has given more to other countries to rebuild after a war, after natural catastrophes, given medical aid or given food aid? What country's people are most generous, giving of their personal resources, adopting others' unwanted children, given our lives to protect their country against aggressors, despots, and terrorists? What country has had its generosity taken advantage of, or has been as derided or mocked and vilified? Since written history, slavery has existed. We fought a war partly to abolish it here, and even now fight to see it end throughout the world. Since written history, women have been second-class citizens in many places. Dare I say we're ahead of the curve there too. What other country has built and funded more hospitals and charitable organizations? Hey, after thousands of years of human history, we started righting the world's wrongs in only 150 years. But why do I waste my time? No matter what I say, you'll just say, yeah, but. Well, how about you? How much of your time and money do you donate to others? 0.3% like the Vice President Biden and his wife? Or maybe 5% like the Obamas? Or maybe you're more like the evil Dick Cheney who gave 77%. Evil, greedy conservatives. You spend any time in the military? Volunteer in your community or even write your congressman? I spent a year in Germany. Yeah, Europe is old and has a lot of history. Read about some of that history sometime. I wasn't impressed, and most of those I talked to wanted to come here. Oh yeah, why was I there anyway? Had something to do with some war. After we disposed of an oppressive ruler, we stayed behind to rebuild their infrastructure and protect them from nearby enemies. Now how long ago was that war? Odd. Sounds a little like Iraq. Seems people bought into some spin that we went there solely for weapons of mass destruction. While that was part of it, wasn't it because Saddam thumbed his nose to how many UN resolutions for, 9 measly years? And regarding those WMDs, no chance they got rid of any of those during that 9 years. And I guess that MiG we found, or the gas they used, doesn't qualify as a WMD, or any of the other evidence we found that they had or were working on weapons. But I digress. My brother was in Special Forces during Desert Storm. Know what they did after it was over? They stayed behind and risked their lives protecting and caring for the Kurds in the north. And after several tours in the 2003 war, he returned in a civilian capacity to work in their hospitals. Another friend, a civilian, is currently in Afghanistan training their law enforcement. Both have families and children. You know what? You're right. Shame on us for doing all these horrible things all over the world. I'm certainly not proud of everything our country has done or is doing, but for those Americans that are ashamed of the U.S. as a whole, do yourself a favor and move to France where you can hold your head up high. And as for the 2012 election, vote Alfonso Palin, better known as Zoe Black and White. Look 'em up.